Welcome back to Talk of the Town. As always, we are delighted to be joined by our good friend Steve Benzschawel from Wisconsin Business World. He's back in our studio. Steve, welcome back to the program.
Great to be back.
Always good to see a familiar face.
You bet.
So remind the viewers again, what is Wisconsin Business World?
Yeah, so Business World's a program for high school students, and we offer our programs in two ways. We have an overnight summer camp where we get the high school kids onto a college campus for 4 days, and they get to be using the campus buildings and eating in the cafeteria, playing in the rec center, and really getting a feel for what college life is like. And then during the school year, we have one-day conferences called mini Business Worlds.
Very cool. And tell us a little bit more about the mini Business World.
Yeah, well, what's so cool about the mini programs are we've been doing our summer camps for over 30 years. It's very well established. A lot of teachers around the state know about the program and they get their kids involved. But what we've been hearing for a long time from those teachers is it would be great if there was something during the school year to kind of supplement that summer program. A lot of the kids maybe work full-time in the summer, or they're taking vacations, or they're playing on sports teams and traveling a lot. So sometimes the kids can't make it to those summer camps, and during the school year programs are kind of the only thing they're able to attend. So what we've been really proud of is we've been able to reach a couple thousand kids every school year through the mini Business World programs, and the teachers have given us positive feedback that it's really making a positive impact. So we're very proud of those mini programs and how they're able to kind of set up those summer programs for us and hopefully get kids involved in the minis and then steer them towards the summer experience as well.
Very cool, and it kind of keeps kids involved almost year-round then,
Yep.
versus just at one point in the year. So tell us, the Dane County Mini Business World is coming up very soon. Why is that event so important?
Yeah, Dane County Mini Business World is kind of one of our favorite programs because there's so many high schools in the Dane County area, and we're really able to engage as many schools as we can, and we get over a dozen high schools to attend. One of our sponsors, I'd love to give them a shout out, is American Family Insurance. They're a lead sponsor of the event, and they also play host for the day. So we get over 250 high school kids engaged in one day, and they're meeting kids from other area high schools. They're getting hands-on activities and experience where they're kind of getting up in front of the room and having to make a presentation. And maybe the neatest part is they're taking all those things that they're learning in the classroom and starting to apply them in the real world, in a real world setting, and kind of seeing how they do out there in the real world.
Yeah, and that's so important for them to get that opportunity to make mistakes in kind of a safe environment and then apply their knowledge to real world settings.
Absolutely.
Steve, I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the commercials that I saw, because as those of you who watch Talk of the Town and other programming on CW57 regularly, you'll notice that we have commercials for Wisconsin Business World, and I just feel like there's such a great energy there. There's so much creative energy. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure, yeah. I love the fact that we're able to get that commercial on the air. The gentleman that put that commercial together for us showed it to me for the first time, and I jumped out of my seat. I was so excited because it captures the energy so well. That really is one of the neatest parts about the week, is seeing the creativity come alive in those kids and seeing them kind of break through that uncomfortableness that they might be feeling on the first night and really put themselves out there and have fun with it. Sometimes it's hard to convince a parent and even harder to convince a kid that business camp could be fun. But that commercial does a great job of kind of showing how much fun they have and the energy that's in the room during the week when we have them.
It certainly does, and so often, we were talking a little bit before the interview about how kids are just very naturally creative people, and as they get older and then they start getting real world jobs and so forth, a lot of times that part of the brain is just kind of omitted and forgotten about. Mm-hmm. But you were saying that you think that that's going to turn around in the near future.
Absolutely.
You're hoping.
Yeah, I think that this generation is just filled with creative ideas and ways to kind of innovate and make the workplace more efficient, more productive. And I'm really excited to see the things that we're hearing from these high school kids on a weekly basis. A couple years from now, they're going to be the ones that are in the workforce, and maybe 5 to 10 years from now, they're going to be the ones in management positions where they're really starting to affect some change and kind of making their impact as a generation. And I can't wait to see it because they're amazing kids, and the teachers are doing such a good job with them as well. So.
That is awesome. Can you tell parents how they can get their kids involved real quick?
Yeah, yep. 2 main ways. I would say a Google search of Wisconsin Business World, and you'll find our website, our Facebook page, our Instagram platform as well. But also, any of the business education teachers at their high school should be aware of the program, hopefully. we try to reach out and make sure that those teachers are kind of our cheerleaders that know about the program. They've got applications and information, as well as financial aid, because we don't ever want the registration fee to be the reason the kid can attend or not. So their teachers should be a good resource, as well as just a Google search of Wisconsin Business World.
Steve Benzschawel, I want to thank you so much for coming on again. It's always good to see you.
Thank you.
Steve Benzschawel is from Wisconsin Business World. Check it out at wibusinessworld.org. We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town, where we'll be talking about why it's a good time to buy a home in the Madison area. Stick around.